Hi, this is Apostle Rosa Solomon, Rosa Solomon's YouTube channel, and it's like 11:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just had to make this video. Kamala Harris went to New Birth Church here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been there one time when the apostle from Africa came over here. But Pastor Jamal Bryant, or Apostle Jamal Bryant, is the head one of the church. So, how hypocritical is this? At a town hall thing where she had 2,500 people, two young Caucasian young men who go to that university, she was speaking about how she's going to overturn Roe versus Wade, you know, so the women could be free to have the you-know-whats, right? And so they both yelled out, "Jesus is Lord," and she was like, I think you're at the wrong one. The smaller ones down the street. Nah, hers was the smallest, right? And I saw the two young men being interviewed on TikTok. And they said that they were threatened, pushed, and kicked out. Right? So then now here we is 2 days later, she's at a church. How you gonna be somewhere approving abortions and talking about you gonna overturn Roe versus Wade, but then you go to a all-black church just about, and you up there preaching about some Sumerian man, which they had a teleprompter there because I saw it. You know she can't go nowhere without one, right? And then in the end of the service, Pastor Jamal Bryant had the entire church pray for her, and guess what he called her? Esther. I fell out. I said, God, no, he didn't. And prayed over her. I said, Daddy, she was just in the town hall saying how she's going to overturn Roe versus Wade and all of this stuff, kick the little Christian young men out. And they shouldn't have got kicked out because they were students of the university. And she's at Pastor Jamal Bryant's church, him praying over her and calling her Esther. Well, we know Pastor Jamal Bryant is not a man of God, because if he was, he would not be backing her because she wants to overturn the Roe versus Wade. And the church is supposed to be for life, not for death. So we already know who Pastor Jamal Bryant is. And y'all remember that vision I had about him 4 or 5 years ago? He was sick. He had nothing. Everybody left him. He was impoverished and everything, and he couldn't even feed himself. And as I was leaving, he asked me to feed him the soup because he had nobody. Pastor Jamal Bryant, he gonna go down after this. I think that vision that I had about him 4 to 5 years ago, I think after this Camilla stuff, I think God is gonna let it happen because I think this is the last straw. How you gonna call her Esther? That is disrespecting Esther. That's disrespecting God. And I'm like, God, I got to speak about this. Black people just stuck on stupid. That's why God called them sheeps, because sheeps are the dumbest animals ever. And they stiff-necked and they don't listen and they believe anything you tell them and eat and drink anything you give them. I will never step foot in that Pastor Jamal church ever again. I don't care who come up in that church. But that is not a church of God. And all them people in there following behind him, because you know whoever the head is, the anointing falls. So Pastor Jamal Bryant just showed the entire world who he really stand for. And it ain't our God, Yahweh, because if it was, he would not be backing her and calling her Esther. And she believes in terminating things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You guys speak in codes. So I just had to say something, because I said, Daddy, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. And she been in office for almost 4 years. So what has she done for anybody? Not just black people. She ain't even black. She Indian. What has she done for any of us on this planet, y'all? What has she done in the past 4 years? Talking about new beginnings. What have you done in the past 4 years for anybody on this earth, in this country? And you really think you really fooling people thinking that you're gonna do something new. She gonna be worse than Biden. I told y'all that. 2 years ago, God said she would be worse than Biden. I saw her coming in 2018, described it to a T, and y'all knew that. And I said she would either be president or vice president. She wind up vice president. Thank God she's not gonna be president. Thank God. You know, and I ain't crazy about Trump neither, but he's the better, lesser of the evils. Because if she go in there, I already told y'all a while back, if she got in there, everything would exhilarate. If Trump got in there, we would have some more time to get it together. But I'm just disgusted with Jamal Bryant. I'm just disgusted with him. Calling her Esther. She is nowhere Esther. She don't even believe in God. She's Hindu. And she had a Hindu priest at that big event she was at when they first announced she was running. A woman of God would not want to overturn something that benefits life. She don't even know the Bible. What she was speaking about Sumerian men, she was reading from a teleprompter. That woman, if she picked up a Bible, would probably burn her hands. I mean, really. And these black people gotta stop with this nonsense. It's mostly black people. I mean, yes, some white folks and other nationalities, want to vote for her, but it's mostly black people. And she's not black. And that doesn't even matter if she's not black. If she was a good potential candidate, then that would be fine. But she's not. She wants to destroy this country just like Joe Biden did. Guys, so just keep praying, keep praying. I know the visions I had about Trump being in there, but just keep praying. And that Jamal Bryant, I think heavy judgment is about to fall on him. I believe that vision I had about him 5 years ago is about to start to come to pass. Tell me what y'all think. Shalom.